So this one we pulled up. So I'm bounded in the comics. Shazam. Shazam. Hey, man, chill out, T. We gonna get through this one, man. T don't like Shazam, y'all. This dude does not like Shazam at all. The box office outlook looks abysmal, according to Bounding in the Comics. And I like the first Shazam. I don't know why T doesn't like this film, okay? This film is a fun, it's an entry-level film for kids and adults alike. You can have a lot of fun with it. I get it. T just don't like children. That's really what it is. Any children that show up in a movie, T is like, man, get these kids off the screen, man. That's all it is.
When have I not been proven right? When? We just talked about Ant-Man. They got that damn kid in the movie. It kills it. Don't get me started on Deadpool 2. And don't get me started up on this. You disrespect this Shazam. Shazam is one of the granddaddies next to the big guy.
But you still got the Marvel family, bro. You got the Marvel family. How you gonna bring them in?
What?
The Marvel family, man. That's a part of his legacy.
Cut it out. Cut it out. Nobody is checking for this. Nobody.
Yeah, that's what they saying, man. They saying nobody's checking for it. It says box office tracking on Box Office Pro. Basically said toward the end of February, predicting the film would only have an opening weekend of $43 to $52 million domestic.
It's going to do lower than that. It's going to do $35 million. Man. It's going to do $35 million. And
I'm actually stunned at that, man. I'm just actually stunned.
At 120. It's going to tap out at 120. You know why? Because this is basura. This is not a good movie. Because you know what? There's no Dwayne.
You ain't even seen the movie yet, man. How you gonna say it's true?
Who wants to see them? Who wants to see this?
This movie gonna be lit, man.
No, hey, man, you better stop that. You better stop it, damn it.
Folks, I need to bring back why T was wrong about that?
Yeah, bring back that segment. This is trash.
T was completely convinced that Top Gun Maverick wasn't going to do nothing. He said, this ain't going to do nothing, man. Nobody's into this patriotic stuff. I said, I don't know, T, it might be all right. Man, that thing was the movie of the year.
I still haven't seen it, and I won't see it because I'm not a Top Gun guy. That's boring to me.
And that's fine. No, there's nothing wrong. If that's not your thing, nothing wrong with that. But you said nobody's going to see it.
You like that vampire. Come on, man. That guy's a vampire. That's the same guy who did. Most of these people watching haven't seen the movie Legend. Come on, man. Get this back to Shazam. Come on, man.
I think Shazam is going to do. I don't know what it's going to do. Honestly, I don't. Now there was a rumor. Did you hear about Wonder Woman showing up in it?
Let's not do spoilers to him, D. Come on, man.
It's not a spoiler, man. It's just it's a TV spot. They put it out there.
There's no way I would pub this. This is another dumb group, DC, who won't put other people in their freaking comic book movies that are all about team and all about Justice League team ups and like do something. She should have been in the first one. Why?
Fury of the Gods. It makes sense to have. You can fit the Amazonians in, so it absolutely makes sense for her to have an appearance in this.
They want to do an SI team up swimsuit edition on this one just to bring the chicks in. It's great. You got to do visual eye candy, but guess what? Everybody watching is like, for what? You're not going to drive girls to see this movie. I
don't think this is going to. I think this is going to have the same effect that the Henry Cavill cameo in Shazam had, where people were like, "Oh, that's cool," but are they really going to come see it? What?
This is the she economy that they're trying to attack. And you women have to be careful on this because they're trying to pull you into something. They say, I'm just like one of the guys. I'm just like you. No. Without character development, this sucks.
Yep. I'm glad you said it. And I'm glad you said that, T, because it's the reason why, it's probably the reason why this film, it felt like it needed it. So you got to have, you kind of ask like, well, why did they push Wonder Woman into this? Probably because they felt they needed to help this movie along. Okay, remember, this is another movie that's been bumped back. All right, all of these DC films was bumped back almost a full year in some cases. I think this one was bumped back from December up until now. So it got a 3-month bump back, but that's enough time to shoot a couple of scenes with Gal Gadot. I think, again, just like with Henry Cavill, they stopped what they were doing, inserted a character into this film in order to sell it. Okay. And so, look, a week before the movie drops, okay, a week before the movie drops, they confirm that she's in the film. All right. So when you go back to the Bounding in the Comic stuff and they're talking about, this thing looks abysmal, I'm kind of getting the same impression just because of how they did this Wonder Woman thing, just shoving her right in there. They had to feel like we needed it.
I heard this movie tested well. However, I don't think it's going to have enough fan base to go. You're coming out a week after Scream. You're coming out 2 weeks after Creed. You're not going to have a lot going for yourself to make people be like, man, I need to go and check out this movie. Yeah. It's not any good, man. That guy does not scream box office presence, dude. That's why they're trying to put the supporting cast around him, because he doesn't come off as, well, okay, that is a superhero.
This thing, people like this movie, right? I mean, I know you don't like the movie, but people like Shazam, the original Shazam. People liked it.
I like Shazam. I just don't like the freaking character. You wasted Mark Strong, who should have been Lex Luthor. You have him to play Doctor, what is his name? I don't know, man. It just is.
Yeah. He should have been Lex. He could have been a lot of different things, man.
Lex Luthor, man. You like totally blew it, dude. And you're not doing. What would have made more sense to me is if at the end of this movie there's an end credit when you got Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, you've got Wonder Woman, you got Zachary Levi. Hey, folks, listen. We're so sorry you didn't get what you were looking for in our first, but we're going to make things right. And I promise you, DC has things to come. Just a small 2-minute promo would do wonders for this brand who has the best comic book content ever. And it's so sad because it's a joke. It's a joke of what it is.
I mean, look, we're DC guy. I got a Marvel hat on, of course, but I'm a DC guy 130%. I mean, that's how me and you started talking about. We started talking about DC. That's how we got talking about this stuff back in the day. We got started on DC.
And I respect Marvel for giving them the space to kind of fill it out, man. I think Marvel has been nothing but a class act when it comes to them, man, because they want DC to do well, dude.
I mean, everybody who's not angry, or I don't know. Like, I don't know anybody who doesn't want in the nerd community we're talking about, who doesn't want DC to be good, DC to do well. They love Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. They love the Justice League. That's what we want. We want this stuff to be great, and we want DC to do justice by the Justice League and all this stuff. So nobody's mad or angry at Marvel at all. In anything, we look at Marvel like, well, damn, how come we can't be like, these guys over here? That's kind of the issue, And now the question is, what is James Gunn going to do? Okay, is he going to get this thing kind of on the right track? What do you think, T?
No, I don't think he's going to get it on the right track, because they're not doing enough damage control. You've offended the fan base that has been loyal to you over the last few years, and you can see that you offended them with Black Adam. You need to do something different than Disney.
What? I jumped the gun because we have that as our next topic. But folks, what do you think about Shazam? Basically, not going to get the pop in the box office that DC probably expects. I mean, it's looking like it's going to be a bad move all the way around. Now they've thrown this Wonder Woman cameo at us just so we can go, let's all rush to the theaters to see this cameo. It kind of feels again. Now, it's the same situation. You got to keep in mind, same situation that you saw with Henry Cavill. They throw this little bait at you. Are you going to bite it? Okay. If you go and you flock in and you see Shazam and that takes the box office through the ceiling, maybe if you wanted Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot to hang around as Wonder Woman, they might consider it. Okay. They might consider it, because up until now, the box office tracking has looked bad. So if all of a sudden we throw this Wonder Woman cameo out there and then the box office tracking takes off, maybe they'll say, okay, well, if you guys care about Wonder Woman, that's the only difference we see. And maybe they might go ahead and put that Wonder Woman movie out there, or at least bring Gal Gadot back and let her play Wonder Woman once again. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. T, we're going to get on to the next topic.